Hello, Harry. Are you there? I just wanted to say thank you so much for the lovely birthday present. It really was such a thoughtful gift of yours. I'm already sure that I'll be able to use it right away.
Hey there, Linda. I'm really glad that you liked the gift that we got you. I had to ask my wife about what you might like, and she talked about how sensitive you get in the cold weather. So we put our heads together and tried to make you a goodie bag to help keep you warm. So hopefully you won't be catching any colds or getting any chills.
Of course! This really is just so thoughtful. I know that this is going to be a huge help for me. You see, the problem is that the building where I live is just so old, and the heaters barely even work these days. So, thank you so much for this gift. I see that you even included a Snuggie. I had seen these on TV before, but never bought one.
Well, it really is nothing. I'm just glad that you like your gift that much. And I hope that you can make use of that little space heater we gave to you as well.
Oh, yes. This is going to be my most comfortable winter yet. I just know it.
Of course. I hope that you saw that we also packed you a little humidifier, so please make sure to use that when you go to bed so your throat doesn't get too dry, okay? I really just don't know what we would do if anything happened to you, you know?
Oh, you really are so sweet. Do you know that? You really don't need to worry so much about me. After all, I may be sensitive to the cold, but this old body of mine hardly ever gets sick.
I know that you're as healthy as can be, but we still just can't help but be a little nervous for you when you're living so far away these days, you know? And since both of my parents have already passed on, well, I guess it just makes me all the more motivated to be able to be there for you. So please just take care of yourself, okay, Linda?
Thank you so much for your concern, Harry. It really is just the most touching thing. And don't you worry, I will be sure to take care of myself. You know, I really am so happy that you're the man that married my daughter. I just want you to know that you can come to me about anything.
Of course, of course. If we ever need anything at all, we'll be sure to let you know. And I also wanted to really apologize for not being able to make it out there for your birthday. We really did want to be able to go since it has been so long since we've been able to visit you in person, but things have just been so busy these days and we couldn't get the time off.
Oh, that really is okay. You don't have to apologize for that. After all, life does get busy. And I'm sure that things are getting tough with the economy the way it is and prices going up.
I know what you mean. Things really are starting to hit prices that I've just never really seen at all before. I just wish there was some way I could convince my boss to give me a raise.
Well, I know that you're always working so hard at your job all of the time, and not only that, but you're so great about being with your family. But I do wish that I had more time to see my grandchildren. Of course, I miss you and my daughter, but I miss the little ones as well. Little Cecilia has got to be about 4 years old now, is that right? How is she doing?
That's right. She's 4 years old and as energetic as anything. She's starting to be able to do things on her own as well, which is a huge relief for her mom and I.
Is she really? What a clever little girl. I'm sure you both are so excited to be watching her grow up like that.
Yes, it really is amazing. Although now that she's getting a bit more independent, she's also starting to talk back to us just a bit. I guess she just wants to show us that she can take care of herself now, so she always has something smart to say. I know that it'll pass, but it makes me just a bit sad, you know?
Well, you should know that little girls tend to grow up much faster than boys. I remember when my own daughter was about that age. She actually stopped talking when she started going to school. But now, she's an adult with a child of her own. The time really does fly by, you know?
Wow. Well, that must have been something to be around Lily when she was like that. Actually, I have to say that I'm a little surprised that she was so quiet.
Well, I think that was just her way of talking back to us. That is, by not talking at all. But I think that she's always been a very laid-back girl and never really let herself get worked up by what was going on around her.
I see. So I guess that means that Cecilia might end up being a bit cold as a child then too, right?
I don't know. I suppose kids change over the years, and different behaviors come and go in waves. Of course, I know that it can be really frustrating when a child does get into that phase where they start talking back, and it can be easy to get upset. But I think the important thing to remember is that the attitude is going to pass with time. I'm sure you had your rebellious phase, right?
Well, I guess you could call it that, but I don't think I ever really got that bad. I was always a pretty obedient kid, but now my parents are gone and all I have are memories of them.
I see. Well, I just want you to know that I think you've done a wonderful job as a father and as a husband.
Where is all this coming from all of a sudden?
I just mean that I want you to know that if you ever had any doubts, you shouldn't. It's not easy at all to do what you're doing, especially when both of your own parents are gone and you can't go to them for advice. So I just want you to know that you've been nothing but kind to my daughter, and you seem like a wonderful father.
I really don't think that I've done anything to deserve that, really. I feel like I'm always making trouble for Lily around the house.
Well, I am sure that my daughter makes trouble for you around the house as well, but that's just what being married is like. You cause trouble for each other, and then you overcome it together. But I just want you to know that I think you're doing a great job, and I want you to keep up the great work.
Well, thank you so much. I guess I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing and hope for the best. Anyways, my lunch break is going to be over soon, so I should probably get back to work.
Of course, not a problem at all. Sorry to have kept you this long. Good luck with work. Hello, Harry. I was just curious if you're already done with work for the day.
No, sorry. I'm actually still at work right now.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that you work so late. I'm so sorry for bothering you while you're at work then.
No, you've got nothing to worry about at all. What's the matter? Did you need something from me?
Well, it's just that I was hoping to talk a little bit about Lily. Is she doing alright? Or are things okay with her?
Yeah, of course. Lily is doing just fine. What makes you ask something like that about her?
You mean that there's nothing strange going on with her at all? Everything is just normal?
Yep. Everything is normal on this end, as far as I know. I can't really think of anything out of the ordinary.
Are you really sure about this? Because I was talking to her on the phone the other day, and she sounded just a bit off.
Oh, really? Do you think so? Well, I think that I don't really know what you could be talking about there.
I guess it's just that her throat sounded a little hoarse, and she sounded... I guess you can say she didn't sound her usual self.
I see. Well, I don't really know what to say to that at all.
And the truth of the matter is that I think she's been acting this way for a few months now, actually. At first, I thought that it might have just been her getting a cold or something like that. But it's just lasted so long that I'm sure there's something more going on. And I even sent her a message the other day, but she still hasn't even gotten back to me.
You mean she's not even returning your messages anymore? Well, that is weird. But I'm sure she just hadn't had time to sit down and write out a good response.
I really don't think it's that. I mean, I sent her the message a couple of days ago now, and normally she would have gotten back to me.
Well, you know, Lily is actually really prone to leaving her phone behind when she goes out. So maybe she just hasn't noticed your missed messages.
I don't know. It seems like something more than that. I'm not sure that's it.
Well, I really am not sure what this could be about at all. But if you'd like, I can ask her if she's feeling okay when I get back from work today.
Would you please do that? It would just set my mind at ease, I think. And please tell her to check her phone as well. But if you say that there's nothing wrong, then I just really want to hope that that's the case. Maybe I'm just jumping to conclusions or something like that. Sorry to have worried you.
No, it's nothing that you need to apologize for at all. I mean, I understand why you would be worried about this to begin with. I was going to stay and do some more overtime at the office, but I think I'll just go home early now.
Oh no, you don't have to go and do that. Now I feel so bad for having to interrupt your work like this. I really didn't mean to ask you to leave early or anything like that. Please, feel free to finish your work. I just wanted to express my worries, is all.
Well, if you're worried, then I'm worried. So don't worry, I'm gonna go home early and try and talk this out with Lily.
Are you sure that it's alright to leave work if you still have work that you need to be doing there?
Oh, it'll be fine. This isn't anything that I can't do tomorrow. I just wanted to get a head start on it is all. But I'm gonna pack up my things and head out now. In the meantime, just keep your eyes open for a text, since I'll be asking Lily to return your messages when I do get home.
Well, okay then. If it's alright with you, I really do appreciate it. Just get home safely.
Grandma, are you there? Please get back to me when you see this.
Grandma? But this is my daughter's phone. Is that you, Cecilia?
Yes, that's right. It's me, Grandma. Thank goodness you answered me.
But what in the world are you doing messaging me on your mom's phone? Wait a second. Do you have any idea what time it is right now? It's 1 o'clock in the morning right now. What in the world are you doing texting me? Is everything okay?
It's my mom, Grandma. She's not moving no matter what I do. I'm really scared, and I have no idea what I can do to help her.
Wait a second. You mean that you're there with your mom and she can't move? Did she fall or something? Why can't she move?
Yes, Mom did fall, but I have no idea why. She just fell over, and now she won't move, and I just don't know what to do.
Oh no, that's just terrible. I'm so sorry that you're going through this right now, dear. Where is your dad? Can you get him and tell him that your mom is in trouble? Tell him that he needs to call an ambulance right away.
I can't do that because my dad isn't here right now. Sometimes he doesn't even come back home from work, and I think that he's still out right now.
Wait, what? This can't be right. But, okay, what about your mom? Is her chest moving? Can you tell if she's breathing?
Yeah, I think she's still breathing, but whenever she does it, it makes a really bad sound. It's really scary, and I don't know what I should do to help her.
Okay, you just stay put and keep talking to your mom. Tell her everything is going to be okay, alright? I'm going to call the ambulance right away, so just hang tight.
Thank you so much, Grandma. I really am so scared right now, and I just didn't know what to do at all. But I just feel so bad. I mean, I just couldn't protect my mom from Dad. But you'll be able to help my mom, won't you, Grandma? You'll be able to keep her safe, right?
You weren't able to keep her safe from your dad? What are you talking about, dear?
I mean that the whole reason why Mom fell in the first place is all because of Dad. He's always doing all kinds of horrible things to her, and she always begs him to stop, but he just never ever does. And now, thanks to Dad, Mom is all beaten up and can barely even take care of herself most days.
Wait a second. Are you telling me that your dad has been treating your mom so horribly that that's why she fell like she did?
That's right. He always takes all of Mom's money, and then he refuses to give her anything at all. And even if Mom begs for some, he just hits her.
I don't even know what to say right now. I had no idea that your dad was doing any of this.
But it's true. Dad has just been so horrible. He's been so bad, and I haven't been able to say anything about it until now.
Okay, well, I guess that I understand what I need to know for now. But don't you worry. I'm going to head over there myself as soon as I can.
Are you sure, Grandma? You're really going to come all the way over here? Is that really okay with you?
Of course. You just wait there for the ambulance to arrive, then we'll go with your mom to the hospital together. I promise that I'll be there shortly, so you just hang on to your mom's phone. I know that it's going to be tough for a little bit, but it won't take me long to be there, so just hang out, okay, sweetie?
Of course, Grandma. I'll wait for you here, don't worry. Just please be quick. It's so scary being here alone with Mom.
Hey, Lily, are you there? I just want you to know that I'll be stopping at home to collect my money. so you better have it ready for me. And if you try and tell me that I'm getting less than $2,000 this time, I'm going to be really pissed off. Got it? If you don't have the money, then you better think of a way to get it.
There isn't any money, Harry. I'm not going to be giving you a single cent. Do you hear me?
Excuse me? Are you being serious? Do I have to go there and deal with you again? You know what happened the last time, right?
And just what might you be talking about, Harry? What happened last time? Why don't you remind me?
Well, you were acting weird around your mom and you were making her suspicious that things aren't okay with us at home. She said that you sounded hoarse and weak, and then she started asking questions about if you were okay. So if you don't want me to hit you again, you better shape up.
There really is just no saving a piece of trash like you, is there?
What are you talking about? You're the one who's taking this attitude with me. Do you want me to just go home right now and deal with you? Because if I do that, then I won't be punishing you. I'll be punishing our daughter instead. Is that what you want to happen?
Oh, well, I'm afraid you won't be laying a finger on Cecilia since she's with me. Honestly, son, do you have any idea just how badly you've let me down?
Wait a second. Are you telling me that I'm talking to my wife right now? Hold on. Is this my mother-in-law, Linda?
That's right. This is Linda who you've been texting this whole time.
But, wait a second. I'm really confused here. What in the world are you doing texting me on Lily's phone?
Well, I borrowed it from your daughter, if you must know. And the only reason she had it is because her mother collapsed on the floor while you were away and needed to be taken to the hospital. I also went to your house to pick up Cecilia and make sure that she would be okay.
Hold on a second. You're telling me that Lily had some kind of accident while I was away from home? Is she okay? What's going on? Where is she now?
Oh, please, Harry. Why don't you just drop the act? Do you really think that I'm going to fall for that for a second? I mean, really? I just don't even know what to say to you right now. Except that I am never, ever going to forgive you for what you've done to my daughter.
But, wait a second. Linda, please? I think that there's been some kind of mistake here.
I really don't think that there has been anything of the sort. You texted me some horrible things, thinking that I was your wife. I don't see what I could possibly have misunderstood from those messages.
But I just mean... Look, I don't know what you've heard from my wife or anything like that, but I'm sure that I can explain everything you might be worried about.
I heard that you were always leaving your wife and child at home alone after you had taken all of Lily's money. Not only that, but I heard that you would even put your own daughter to work at night to do all the chores while you were away. That was why Lily was still awake at the hour that she was when she texted me to tell me about what had happened to her mom. But I want to know just what the heck is wrong with you. How could you treat your own wife like that?
Please, you don't understand. I can explain everything, though. The truth is that Lily is in a lot of debt, and she accumulated that debt by buying gifts for this bartender she really likes.
Oh, really? And do you have any proof of anything of what you're saying?
Do you have any proof of the things that Lily is accusing me of?
Harry, please. You do realize that I am here with Lily and Cecilia right now, don't you? I already know the whole truth. I know that you've been cheating on Lily as well. Just stop lying about everything.
No, you don't understand. It's not like that at all. I swear. Lily is making everything up. It's all a lie. She's nothing but a liar.
I have had just about enough of this, Harry. How dare you say that your wife would lie about this? I mean, really, do you realize that Lily had her accident 2 weeks ago now? And that whole time you haven't bothered checking in with her even once because you were too busy cheating on her. And don't you dare try and deny it. I have all the proof that I need that that's exactly what you were doing. But now I am going to make my daughter divorce you, and you are going to pay for what you've done. She is going to divorce you and sue you for your affair.
Wait, Linda, please. You have to listen to me. You can't do this to me. You see, the thing is, the woman that I've been seeing is pregnant with my kid. If you sue me, then I won't have any money to be able to take care of this child. You don't want to punish an innocent baby just because of what happened between your daughter and I, correct? Please, if you do this, you'll only be hurting innocent people and for such petty reasons.
Oh, I already knew that you had knocked up the lady that you had been seeing. But if you were wanting to save money, then you've been doing a very bad job of it. I know that you've been blowing through all of Lily's savings now that you've spent your own. Honestly, is that any way to live at all? You've been making your own family live in fear of you while you've been out spending all their money, cheating on your wife, and being a father to someone else's baby.
Please, you don't understand. I didn't think that I was going to get the woman pregnant, but it just happened, and now I really need money. You can't do this to me. I'm begging you to change your mind.
You can beg all you want, but I already told you that I am never, ever going to forgive what you did to my daughter. You are going to pay for being the horrible human being that you've been. I'll make sure of that. The next time you hear from us, it'll be with our lawyer present, so you better get ready. After that, Lily started the divorce proceedings with Harry. After she was released from the hospital, her and Cecilia came to my house to stay for the time being. I had already collected more than enough proof of Harry's affairs through a PI that I had hired to follow him around, which made the divorce and infidelity trial go very smoothly. Between the alimony, child support, and lawsuit, Harry ended up tens of thousands of dollars that he didn't have, forcing him deep into debt. Now, I hear that Harry is living with his mistress in a tiny little apartment, working hard to pay off all of his debt. As for me, I am happy to have my daughter and granddaughter staying with me for the time being. I want Lily to feel ready to go out into the world again, and as her mother, I'll be there when that day comes. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.